If you really want change in your life, you have to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and be 100% honest what's going on inside you and face it. You can buy things, you can go to therapy, you can put all kinds of labels on things, but until you look yourself in the mirror and ready to be changed, you'll never change.
Welcome back to Live with the Hive. I'm your host, Janice Jokkel, and I am super stoked to be able to share with you today our new community connector here in Medina County. She does such amazing work helping people and making a difference in people's lives. Welcome to the show, Ericka.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So tell us, what do you do?
So my company is OCD Home Solutions. So we're pretty much solutions for the home. So we started with organizing, we branched into cleaning, downsizing, senior transitioning, and then we have a moving service as well. So we also do like staging and like Airbnb settings and host, just a whole bunch of things, all pretty much in the home.
So what drove you to do what you're doing?
So it started with just organizing. What really was it is I went through a difficult time in my life where I used things to fill a void inside of who I was. I wasn't like a hoarder or anything, but I bought things way above my means. I had more Chanel than Chanel, and I can't afford Chanel. But it just made me feel that was my value as who I am. And I realized how many people are struggling with overconsumption and buying things to fill something, or just to buy now that it just is a quick temporary fix. And I wanted to show people that by looking at yourself and facing your home and facing the challenges that are going on, you can change your life. And I truly believe that starts in your front door. Like how your home is how your life is. And then you can go outside and fake it till you make it, but when you come back in, it's still the same deal and you know it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how I feel about it. I just wish people would see how important their homes were to them.
Yeah.
Like they just glance over it like it's not a big issue, and it's a huge issue. That is your safe zone, your security zone. It's where you open your eyes. It's where you close your eyes. It's important.
You know, it's funny because I went through this purge part of my husband and I are, going to retire soon, and at an early age, and we're very proud of that. But we have been consumers. I am a fanatical Facebook Marketplace queen. My office is filled with that. I never buy brand new. I always buy recycled or repurposed. Nobody knows the difference.
Oh, no.
And I will find myself when I'm in this chaos in my head of being a consumer, but I've limited going to the store, but consuming on Facebook.
Well, that's
I like that. I like that. I think I need that. No, I don't.
You don't have to leave your house anymore, and that's really the challenge of it, is that it's all at your fingertips, and anytime you're feeling sad, anytime you're feeling happy, anytime you're feeling anything, you celebrate with something buying, and it's so easy to do. Like, so many of my clients, as I'm carrying things out, Amazon is carrying things in. Yeah. Amazon, I say, is like a legal drug dealer. It is affecting so many people with debt, depression, anxiety. It's a huge factor, and it's just so easy at our fingertips now.
Yeah.
We don't.
I mean, literally, they can deliver it in hours.
No, I can order something tonight at home, and I can have it in the morning on my porch.
Yeah.
Or I can maybe have it later this afternoon if I order in 5 hours and 26 minutes.
And, when we get to that point in life where it's like, okay, it's time to purge, there's still price tags on clothes. Like there's still stuff that we look at it and we're like, why did I buy that?
And then people don't want to let go of it because the price tag's still on it, has a value. But that's when you have to ask yourself, what is the value? Is the $36 shirt worth it? You can't find your other shirts that you actually love. You're crumbling through laundry piles. I mean, what is the cost of that item? And then that's really what so many people think they have such valuable things. And they might. But what is the value when it's taken over your home?
Right.
Like it's starting to lose its luster.
Yeah, exactly. So so you shared about what you do, but how did you go from just organizing to all those other things?
Well, I realized at first every client I did was asking me if we did cleaning. And I was like, no, because I wanted to establish myself as an organizing company. Yeah. But then it was like, okay, well, I'm already in their homes. I know where every single thing in their house is now because I just organized it. So it just made natural sense. So we just transitioned to that. And then with the packing, Actually, I went to a couple home summits for organizing, and I saw other ladies in bigger cities were doing that. And I was like, I'm going to wing it and give it a try. And I actually love it. Like, I love packing other people's things. I know when it's your stuff, it's so chaotic that you're just stressed about it. But like, just knowing meticulously where everything is and making sure it gets to the next person's house, I love. And then with seniors, I grew up a lot of time with my grandma. I spent a lot of time with my grandma. And so I've always just really gotten along well with seniors. And there's a big moment when they have to start getting rid of things, but then it becomes the family's problem. But then now you're arguing with your loved ones and not spending time with your grandma or your grandpa because you're arguing about what they need to keep in. They feel attacked because they've already lost so much. So like I'm able to be friendly and like teach them like, okay, well you really don't need all this, and like nobody's gonna want it when you're gone. So you're just
nobody
storing it.
needs 1,000 Cool Whip containers.
I hate Tupperware.
Or a million grocery bags.
No, and the thing is, we're saying you can shop so much, so you don't really need any grocery bags. You can get another one tomorrow. Maybe 3, okay? The grocery bags are... grocery bags are a big thing, and then a lot of people like to keep like books. So many books. And if you have a huge house, that's great, and you have a library, but there is this awesome place called the Public Library. They literally like build this magnificent building, shelving, cool it, temp it. You can just go in there and borrow books, bring them back. Just keep the books at the library. There's no room in your homes for all these books.
Yeah. Well, again, it's that whole, that attachment thing.
It is.
So we always end our show or our episodes with the words of wisdom. Yeah, I've met you over the last couple months, and you have had such inspiration to what you do and how you do it, and you're just very tenacious. So tell our viewers today words of wisdom. What would you like to leave us with today?
If you really want change in your life, you have to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and be 100% honest what's going on inside you and face it. You can buy things, you can go to therapy, you can put all kinds of labels on things, but until you look yourself in the mirror and ready to be changed, you'll never change. That's how I really feel. You have to face your own self.
Yeah, because nobody can.
No one.
And to further that, you can't change anybody.
No,
they have to want that change.
You can't.
You can want it for them, but if they're not ready, all you're doing is planting seeds and bringing that harvest to fruition. But they have to want it.
Even I have nothing against therapy, but you can go to a therapist for 7 years and he can tell you amazing things. If you don't go home and face it and apply those, it's just conversation.
Yeah,
it's just conversation.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I know you're
you.
a very busy woman.
Oh,
You've got a lot going on, and we appreciate you coming in.
I really appreciate this.
Yeah,
yes.
She will be starting in the spring issue of Community Connector 330. She'll be one of our thought leaders and sharing her words of wisdom.
I'm excited.
And sharing some tips. And we're really excited of having you on that journey. So
thank you.
Until next time, until we have our next Community Connector here, we appreciate you. Armstrong and the Biz Hive appreciate you tuning in to Live at the Hive. Until next time, toodles.
Armstrong is proud to support the community and local businesses. As an Armstrong Business Solutions customer, the team at the Biz Hive supports their community through Armstrong's high-speed internet connection and reliable service. Watch Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on Channel 100 or visit Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on YouTube.